Hi, I'm James Birt. I'm Managing Director of Naylor Powell Estate Agents, and I'm here to do the SoGlos 10-question challenge. Naylor Powell are estate agents and letting agents in Gloucestershire. We've got offices in Gloucester Docks, Warden Hill in Cheltenham, Stonehouse and Newent, and we run our property management department from Gloucester. How have you managed to adapt to the changing property sector guidelines over the past year? I think at the start of the pandemic it was very clear to us that we needed to ensure that the communication to our colleagues and also to our customers was absolutely spot on, and we worked hard to keep in touch with everybody. We made some improvements to our systems so that it was just the same for someone working from home as it is when they're working in the office, and that's proved to be successful, and we've managed to really keep on top of the levels of service that we always are striving to keep up with. Do you think that stamp duty holiday has had a positive effect on the property market? Yes. I think what I would also say though is that I'm not sure Gloucestershire needed it in July. I think we were seeing a pent-up demand from the first lockdown, and we were actually quite busy before the stamp duty holiday was announced. But the stamp duty holiday has been a great success for us. It's made us extremely busy. It has given us this deadline of the end of March, which the house moving industry, solicitors, removal firms, mortgage companies are struggling to keep up with. But yes, it has been a positive effect. What property sector trends do you think we'll see this year? I think this year is going to be a bit calmer than it has been. I think the end of the stamp duty holiday at the end of March will take a little bit of the heat out of the market, but I think Gloucestershire is still looking very strong, and the market will just continue, as I say, in a slightly steadier pace than we've had. You'll be celebrating Naylor Powell's 30-year anniversary next year. What's the secret to your long-term success? It does sound slightly cliche, but we have always put our customer first. We firmly believe as a whole company that by putting the customer first, the success will follow. I think that also we have constantly strived to adapt. The way that you buy and sell houses and rent houses hasn't really changed in 30 years, but it has at the same time changed hugely with the advances of technology. So we've been very keen to move with the times, and I think we've done really well with that, and we've kept ahead of it in some cases. Certainly with the pandemic, we introduced virtual tours very early on, and they've been a huge success. Naylor Powell prides itself on its 5-star FIFO rating. Why is this so important to you? FIFO for us has really helped us step up another gear. It's independent of us, so we are receiving honest, impartial reviews from our customers, and I think that helps us be able to show to our clients that not only are we saying we're good, but there is proof that we're good, and I think it's a great reward for our teams to see that all the hard work they're putting in for their clients comes back. What do you think your biggest business challenge will be in 2021? I think the biggest challenge for us is going to be managing our return to normality. When is the right time to be bringing more people back into our offices and reduce the home working and that sort of thing. So I think that is going to be a real challenge, because I know that it's been very successful for us having colleagues working from home, but it's not quite the same, and the team can't bounce off each other as well as they can when they're all together. So getting the timings right within the guidelines that we're given, I think will be a challenge for us, but we'll work hard on it and we'll get it right. What are you most looking forward to when we return to business as normal? Really looking forward to cancelling my Zoom account. I am not a huge fan of Zoom. But what I'm really looking forward to, in all seriousness, is actually being able to go to physically visit all of our offices. I'm keeping in regular contact with everybody on the phone and via Zoom, but it's not the same as being able to go around the branches and catch up with everybody and just check that everyone's doing well. What do you love most about your job? I think for me now, in the position that I'm in, I think what I love seeing the most is to see colleagues join us as junior negotiators and work their way through and become really competent managers and you know, in a way maybe move on to other pastures as well. But I really enjoy watching that journey for people, because it was the journey I did, starting in agency when I was 18 and working my way through. So I think that's probably what I enjoy the most. What do you love most about doing business in Gloucestershire? We're really lucky that our branches are well spread out within the county. With having offices in such different places, we have a very different customer base in each branch, and we have very different types of properties. And I think that's great for us because it keeps us on our toes, looking at what's working, and it also means that we have to adapt our service. So what works very well for us in Gloucester Docks might not work so well in Newent or Stonehouse, and vice versa. So it's good for us. It's great to be able to give that tailored service specific to that area. What do you enjoy when you're not working? I work quite a lot, but when I'm not working, I think my most enjoyable thing is I am a girls' football coach, and I coach my eldest daughter's football team, which is Hynham Football Club, and we're seeing great success, and we would love to get back on the football pitch as soon as possible, and I'm hoping that we can do that back in March and we can get all the girls enjoying themselves again and enjoying football.